most important drills for Rumba, but also for any Latin American or American rhythm dances. So number one drill for you would be practicing natural turnouts. We're gonna close our feet just like this. So 2 feet parallel. This is called a sixth position. And we're gonna open our feet, close, open, close, open, close. Now, there is a correct amount of degree, which will be around 45. This will be a little bit too much, and will be too little, sixth position. And this is, of course, not recommended. Therefore, doing it 8, maybe 16 times will be good muscle memory. Now, as you practice your turnout, now next drill is practice your straight knees. And in this position, just have your knees straight, and try to bring your legs together, just using these inside muscles. Now, everybody's legs shape is slightly different. If some people have a little bit rounded shape, it will be not easy for them to close, but still you try to activate your muscles. So even your legs are the shape is slightly open. I'll show you how you can create a beautiful, nice position. So we practice our natural turnout. Now we practice our inner muscles, keeping our legs together. So we can do it for the 8 counts. 1, 2. So basically using my inner muscles to bring my legs together tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now this is the secret. We're gonna change body weight to one of the leg. Now we'll keep our ankles together, ankle to ankle, and our foot gonna go on inside edge of the toe with a little bit pressure. Now in this case, my right leg is bent and the knee slightly curved, and my left leg is super straight and pulled up. So the knee is straight and muscle pulled up. Now in this position, see, now we have a closed position in the leg. So even if you have naturally open leg curved, in this case, they're gonna look pretty and closed, especially for females. That's extremely important. Now in this position, also we're gonna practice 8 times. We're gonna bring our feet together, legs together, 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now next one, we're gonna transfer weight to other leg, do exactly the same on the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now next one, we're gonna drill brushing in between as we're changing weight. So as we change weight, instead of doing this way, where our legs open, we're gonna brush our legs through. So there is a few methods you can do it. You see, at this case, my right leg is straight, my left knee is bent. I can straight my left leg and transfer my weight through the 2 straight legs, or I can start straightening my right leg and start bending my left and go through a slightly bent position. Either way is good. So I prefer to do it through 2 slightly bent knees, have this connection, but either way, the idea is to keep your inner thighs brushing and your ankles together. So we'll do it for 8 times. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Now at these exercises, I want you to feel this part of your legs, inner part, not outer part. So all this tightness, especially for females, is going to be extremely important. So anytime you have something like weight change in place, you have to brush. Anytime, let's say you want to take a step back, you have to go through that brush. If you want to take a step forward, you want to go through that brush. So you always have this brushing, and that's the best exercise for it. Okay, so the next exercise is actually we're going to practice our free foot and feet positions. So this is if I put my heels down and ball of the feet, it's my flat foot. Now if I lift my foot up and press it, this is called ball of the foot. Now if I lift my foot like this on the toes as a toe, and if I lift my foot on the toe and press it towards the ground without changing my knee. This is inside edge of the toe. This is the most important for us position. So we can roll it back. Toes, ball, heel, ball, toe, inside edge of the toe. And here, apply a little bit pressure here. This is the most important foot position. We can roll it for 4 times. So go toe, ball, heel, heel, ball, inside edge of the toe. Toe, ball, heel, ball, toe, inside edge of the toe. So that inside edge of the toe, that's how we're gonna move our feet. Let's say if I wanna go forward, you see my knee looking forward, but my foot is going from inside edge of the toe, then goes to the ball of the foot, slides, 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 then going on the heel. And the same on the back foot. You see back foot is rolling from the flat to ball of the foot to the inside edge of the toe as we progress to the next movement. So let's do the same exercise on the other foot. So our foot is flat, then ball of the foot, toe, inside of the toe. Toe, ball, heel. Ball, toe, inside of the toe, toe, ball, heel. One more time. Ball of the foot, and this is a high pressure ball of the foot. Toe, inside of the toe, toe, ball of the heel. And now when we change weight, you see we're going from ball to heel into the toe, inside edge of the toe. Ball to heel, inside edge of the toe on the other leg. Now, next exercise we're going to introduce has to do with our hips and thighs. So as we stand here, maybe we're going to put 2 heels down, and now we're going to focus on these muscles, thighs, which are connected to our hips, and going to introduce a little bit rotation. So I recommend to hold hands like this and keep your knees straight and just try rotate your thighs. Feel these motions. So there is a little bit combination of relaxation and not too much tension. You see, like if you have this, see these pockets, I'm kind of trying to rotate my legs around my spine. So this is example of the leg rotation or the body rotation. So when we do rotation, actually in Latin American dances, we rotate our rib cage, we rotate our hip, we rotate our thigh, we rotate even like the top of our ankles. All of that creates rotation. Only the top of the shoulders, you don't want to rotate, you want to have them in a counterbalance. But right now I want to focus on the leg and hip. So we did these exercises. We feel how our legs are rotating without bending knee. Okay, so we don't bend knee at this moment. And now as we change our weight, I want to practice 8 counts, rotating your thigh together with the hip. Back. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look from the side. So we just rotate. So our standing leg is straight, free leg is on inside edge of the toe, and then we're rotating this leg around the spine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Next drill is as we're rotating our leg together with the hip, we have our rib cage. So we're going to create diagonal in the body. So the hip going to go back and around, and diagonal going to stretch. So our rib cage going to stretch, and I recommend here having arms here. And now we're going to stretch this diagonal for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now you see already have a strong positive side, right lead, side lead. But the key is here not to take our shoulders here. So keep your shoulders in one line, this part and this part all the way around, and we stretch. And now because we have this rib cage forward, now imagine as we change weight, we're gonna start changing our weight from pressing this magic button, rib cage, inside. So we're using that magic button, of course, without dropping your beautiful posture. So you use that rib cage inside, and you feel like a little bit contracting feeling, and that starts our weight change. Boom. And then we can do the same 8 counts to create that stretch in the body, our diagonal. 1, 2, 3. And remember, our foot's still on inside edge of the toe. Keep it tight. So this is your priority, not to open your legs. So body actions are beautiful, but having your legs pretty is more important. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now using rib cage as a button to change. Boom. Now go immediately into your stretch and stretch. Magic button, brush, change weight, stretch. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And now last but not the least, it's your most important action. It's a Cuban motion. It's squeezing your shoulder towards the hip without breaking your side. So you have your elbow here. Imagine like you're pulling something down without using the hand power, but using the lats muscle. So squeezing. And we can do this. We can call it end. It's because it happens in between counts. And so we can use that squeezing for 4 counts to practice. And now we're going to do it together with our leg rotation and the stretch, diagonal stretch in the rib cage. And. Now how we start movement from the rib cage, change weight. Now we're doing squeezing. And as we squeeze, we rotate to stretch. You see, so that squeezing is actually connected to everything. Whoa. And now if we're gonna combine all of this together, so we squeeze on this side, now we start rib cage here, change weight, and start squeezing on the opposite side. So now we can do, for example, Rumba. We go 2 and 3 and 4, 1, or cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. You see, it's not only this in the rib cage, you squeeze, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. And now if you're doing these drills long enough, you'll see your Rumba walk will be better. So see, if I stand here and Rumba walk, you can see there's this leg rotated. We have a strong body diagonal. We have squeeze on the back. Now, I start my Rumba walk from magic button, then start squeezing, leg rotates, stretch, and I can take step. So magic button, then squeeze, rotate straight. And then you can do it the same backward. So you have your magic button, stretch, squeeze, rotate. Boom. So it's not only squeezing, so we have a certain degree of leg rotation, certain degree of diagonal in the body. And the same, let's say if you do like a jive or swing, see, I have exactly the same. I have my rib cage, I have my squeezing, I have my diagonals in my body, I have my leg rotations. So all of this combining together can produce quite harmonious body actions.